ready for a fun day?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey guys, today we are in an adventure van with Carrie Gerlach. She is the owner of Black Hills Adventure Tours, and she's taking us on an adventure today.
So we're at the Spring Creek Trailhead. So this trail here is part of the Centennial Trail, and then it's also part of the Flume. For the most part, I do private experiences here in the Black Hills and offer just a variety of things so that it kind of meets all of the guests' needs. We offer some tours that include some sightseeing as well as the active tours, and then we also offer the tours that are just the active, so hiking, biking, and kayaking. So for instance, we might go to Mount Rushmore in the morning and then we'll hike in the afternoon, or we'll go kayaking in the morning and then have some lunch and then go sightseeing for the afternoon, and the same thing with biking. The sightseeing would just be like going to Custer State Park, going to Deadwood, going to Devil's Tower, and then going out to the Badlands. So lots of different options. And then in the winter, just a couple years ago, I started doing women's trips. So I do soft adventure trips for just women, women that want to travel by themselves, but they want to meet other women, women that are traveling together. We did Savannah, Georgia, Costa Rica.
So then basically when you're giving folks tours, you're also giving them like the educational aspect and history.
Yes, there is a lot of history out here, and especially like on this trail out here. There are several abandoned gold mines in the area. I would say that the main thing that I hear from people is that they're surprised at how much there is to do and see in the Black Hills.
Really?
A lot of people say that they come to the Black Hills for Mount Rushmore, but then once they start researching, or once I've talked to them, they're like, boy, we could spend a week here.
You mentioned earlier that sustainability is a big part of who you are and a part of your business.
Yeah, so I mean, with the increased number of tourists coming to this area, I really think it's important to start looking at and to be very serious about how we can maintain the lands that we have here. And still while allowing them to be accessible for people, but in a way that we take care of what we have for future generations.
All right, Carrie, so why don't you tell us about the recent award you received?
Yeah, it was a pretty huge honor. It was with the South Dakota CEO Enterprising Women's Group. They do conventions and lunch meetings to help women, women supporting women throughout the state of South Dakota. Mm-hmm. And each year they give out an award, the Enterprising Women's Entrepreneur of the Year. So It was pretty exciting to be awarded that award. It was just really amazing. And especially after 17 years of doing what I do, and to just be recognized by such a wonderful organization that supports women, it was a pretty big honor. As I said in my speech that day when I won the award, I said I really wished that my original bookkeeper was at that meeting, because I remember, you know, as a single mom, and working nights at the hospital and then doing my tours, you know, I remember my bookkeeper saying, I don't understand why you do this. Like, you don't make any money. And I remember at the time, and I know that there's a lot of other women out there that have been in similar situations that can really appreciate the fact that my business at the time was something that I envisioned it, I wanted it so badly, that I was willing to continue. It was just enough for me to just keep going with the business, because I felt like there's potential here, and if I just work hard, that eventually it will be what I want it to be. People realize that with the tours, you're not just showing them the Black Hills. You're not just showing them a good time. I mean, you are, but there's so much more to it. And there's so many stories where they, you know, you form friendships, and 9 times out of 10 at the end of the tour, you're hugging each other and you're talking about, you know, what you're going to do for Christmas. Right, I mean, you know, it's
like a bonding experience.
It really is. There are people that this is their one big trip that they're taking, and we always treat people like it is their one big trip
Sure.
that they're
Yeah.
out here. And so when they come out here, you know, you're providing an experience. You're providing a memory for them. Honestly, it's not just about providing tours and showing them sights and giving them information. It's about providing an experience that they'll remember for their lifetime.